What happens when a campaign promise becomes a reality?
They're using our country as a piggy bank to rebuild China.
Gunning for the presidency, Donald Trump pledged to impose tariffs on imports from China. This was meant to counter unfair trade practices and give jobs back to American workers. The huge trade war that ensued might have been hard to predict, seeing the newly elected president ambling along the lawn of his estate in Florida with the Chinese leader Xi Jinping. But after 100 days of negotiations during Trump's first year in office, the two sides failed to agree on how to reduce the US trade deficit with China. The first foray was in August 2017. Trump ordered an investigation into alleged Chinese intellectual property theft. Early the following year, he opened fire, slapping levies on all imports of washing machines and solar panels, then steel and aluminium. Several countries won exemptions, but not China. The world's leading manufacturer of each of these products, China fired back with tariffs on more than 100 US products. What followed was an escalation. July, both sides slapped duties of 25% on about $34 billion of each other's goods. August, they do the same for an additional $16 billion worth. September, Washington implements tariffs on $200 billion of Chinese imports. Beijing responds with duties on $60 billion worth of US goods. A truce was reached in December, when both sides agreed to halt new taxes. The US postponed a scheduled tariff increase, and China promised to buy a substantial amount of US goods. The ceasefire held until last weekend.
You know, we're the piggy bank that everybody steals from, including China. We've been paying China $500